Welcome to Travel Therapy Guides, 5-minute tutorials or less. In this video, we are going to be talking about, can I have two travel therapy recruiters? Basically, when you're first starting, is it okay to talk to multiple recruiters? So we're going to talk about the pros and cons and how to go about it. Recruiters can make the travel therapy company, so it is so key that you really choose the best recruiter for you. And that includes so many different things we're going to talk about next. So, two recruiters, can you do it? Well, the answer is complicated. It's not just a flat out yes or no. Some companies with lower reviews may have great recruiters, and they really do make the travel experience. So, I say yes. But first, we're going to go over quickly a couple perfect traits of travel companies and recruiters. You want to have kind and professional communication. You want to be reachable. You want to have great benefits, unique benefits, great compensation. Don't micromanage, but also don't ignore. Variety of location and settings. They have great reviews, especially like direct reviews, meaning like friends, family, coworkers, people you know have given you reviews of them. And then they have the staff to meet your needs. Now, in other videos, I'm going to be discussing how you choose these recruiters and companies and basically the questions you can ask them. I'll go over that in detail. I recommend that you interview several recruiters when you are a new or newer traveler. And that is because it enables you to compare wages, meaning as a new grad, you get to test out, is this company going to pay me $40 an hour and this one going to pay me $41? So you're really finding the best rate. Also, increase job opportunities. As a new grad or as a newer graduate, you are going to be less at the top of the line for jobs. It's going to be harder to find positions because you just haven't proven yourself yet. And so if you open up your search to many other companies, it'll more likely bring back jobs for you. It's like casting a wider net. So that's one positive of having several recruiters and several companies. It also enables you to compare how the recruiters are interacting with you. As a new or newer traveler, you don't know what kind of questions to ask. You don't know how you are going to respond to these travelers. And so it's sort of nice to have a couple different companies and recruiters you're talking to sort of get a feel of, hey, Bob is telling me a lot of good things. Sharon over there isn't saying anything. I think I'm starting to lean towards Bob as my choice for the recruiter. So it gives you an opportunity to compare and figure out what you need. Biggest thing I want to remind you though is if you are talking with several recruiters and they are job hunting for you, make sure that you make them approve with you where they're going to send your resumes. You don't want two different companies sending your resume to the same facility because that starts to look a little fishy. So make sure that they come to you first before they send the resume, and you can get like an example pay package in that, and then say, I'm going to go with company A to send out my resume versus company B. You want to interview several recruiters, but then you really want to stick with one. And so you really want to be loyal. You want to find a good one and then try to be loyal for that recruiter. And it's not just for, professional reasons that you really should, be loyal to the person who's working hard for you and trying to find the best job to you. But it also is going to help with consistency on your resume, because if you have a lot of different travel companies, things are going to start to look fishy. It's also helpful for the consistency and maintenance of your health insurance, because when you switch companies, then that they have different health insurance rules. So you may lose your health insurance and not be able to get it until a month later with the other company. So there's various health insurance rules with these companies, and so you may end up losing going on it for your health insurance. Same with 401k and other perks. If you build up time with the same company and same recruiter, you may get perks like 401k matching or the trip to Hawaii or Mexico, these little perks because you've been in the company for several years or for several assignments. Also, it's going to increase your future job applications. What I mean by that is increase speed, meaning every time you switch a job, switch a company, you're going to have to renew all your paperwork, send them all the paperwork. They're going to have to put it in their system again. You're probably going to have to do blood tests again and drug tests. And that takes a lot of time and effort. When you stick with the same company, it's usually just an annual thing. And even then, you don't have to renew everything. They already have your paperwork. And so it's a lot easier to change assignments and travel within one company. It goes a lot faster. You could be looking at 2 to 3 extra weeks of onboarding time in between assignments if you switch companies. And then also you have an increased ability to receive wages if you stick with one company, because you get to basically explain how good you are and explain how wanted you are. And then when you keep on working with them, they're going to want to keep you. They don't want you to go to other companies if you are a consistent and good travel therapist. They want to keep you. So you can use that to your benefit and say, hey, I've been traveling with you a couple assignments. I haven't received any bonuses. What's going on here? And just sort of you have that trust. You have that open communication now. And you can really ask for a lot more, and you may be able to get more as a result of proving your loyalty. That's a quick summary of how to choose a right company for you, and then how to stick with it, and can you have 2 or more recruiters. So in a nutshell, yes, at first you should interview many companies and recruiters, cast your net out wide, and then come back and keep one great company and one great recruiter and really try to stay loyal with them. And I promise you that they will give back to you as a result. Thank you so much. If you have more questions, you can read more at debtfreept.com or get my complete guide at Amazon. Thank you.